Stephen A. Smith of ESPN's First Take and countless other things says that Donald Trump isn't a racist. What's new from Stephen A. Smith? What's new? Okay. But I want to talk about this because, again, it shows a prominent black man with a huge megaphone uh, giving cover to a white supremacist. So I want to talk about this. Before I do, though, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Cost you nothing to do so. One of the easiest things you can do to support this movement is hit that subscribe button. Put all your people on it. I am your homeboy First. To see is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Let's put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button and share this to all your people. Okay. In case you missed it, and you may have. I know this really came out when I was on my break. Okay, but I'm back full effect. And I still want to address this. Okay. Uh there was some quotes came out from Stephen A. Smith about the former president, current wannabe president, current indicted former president, Donald John Trump. And I want to speak on what Stephen A. said. Okay. And I'm reading this from an article published by The Root. And it was written by Candace McDuffie. Shout out to that queen. Okay. And she quotes Stephen A in this. Okay. And the quote from Stephen A goes as such. It says Trump used to throw a lot of events at his casinos and stuff like that. And I genuinely liked them. Okay. I didn't know who this guy was running for president. I think he's changed. But I will tell you this. I think when people call him racist and stuff like that, I've never thought of Trump that way. It's not, he's not against black people. He's against old things not named Trump. My God. And I'm glad that Miss McDuffie, Queen McDuffie, points out in the very next sentence of this article, she says, however, the former president has a lengthy history of being both racist and selfish. Guess Stephen A. forgot about what the man said about the Central Park Five, calling for their execution. We know they were exonerated. I guess Stephen A. Smith doesn't know about uh, how Trump and his father uh, faced lawsuits about for discriminating against for racial discrimination, I should say, when it comes to their housing complexes in New York City. I guess Stephen A. has just ignored how this motherfucker sat up here and said when the looting when the looting starts, the shooting starts during the 2020 movement. When people were reacting forcefully, and some were looting in reaction to the lynching of George Floyd. When this motherfucker Donald Trump said there were good people on both sides when it came to Charlottesville. When this motherfucker Donald Trump tried to take over the country, tried to steal this bitch after he lost the 2020 election. And you had guys like the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers out there, white supremacists, act on basically on his behalf. Hell, Stephen A. just ignoring all that because Stephen A. wants the favor of the Trump crowd. That's how Stephen A. keeps his job. That's how Stephen A. makes his money at ESPN. Again, you see, ESPN has gotten rid of the ones who were pushing back on all that kind of shit. They've gotten rid of Jamel Hill. They've gotten rid of Dan Lebatard. You've seen it. Stephen A. They put him on every damn thing. Why? Because he gonna say shit like this. Now I've told y'all before, if you follow me for real, I've posted about this before. Donald Trump has fooled many a motherfucker. I've seen him seated next to Muhammad Ali at a fight at one of his casinos. Seen that. And I know Muhammad Ali would be totally against who Trump has shown himself to be. We see that Mike Tyson still comes out in favor of Donald Trump, primarily because when Mike Tyson caught his rape charge, Donald Trump defended him. Well, now we see Donald Trump had a reason to defend him. Donald Trump has faced some rape allegations himself, some sexual assault allegations himself. But I don't take Mike Tyson as the intellectual that Stephen A. Presents himself as. Even though Mike is intelligent, you can tell Mike is intelligent. Um, I don't know how knowledgeable Mike is about the issues and shit like that. There's a difference in raw intelligence and then your knowledge base. Stephen A. presents himself as both, somebody who's both intelligent and knowledgeable. And he probably is. But he's also smart enough to cap for these motherfuckers because he knows that ESPN wants to have this. They want to come off as more in the middle on things. You know, after Jamel Hill said what she said about Trump and shit like that, they don't want that smoke from conservatives. They don't want conservatives calling them out like they do CNN or MSNBC. They don't want that. They don't want to be labeled as lamestream media. Okay, so they gonna say shit like this. It's a damn shame though that Stephen A. would do this. But Stephen A. told y'all before he's slick a Republican. And that makes sense for a rich man, as he is, but for a rich black man, to tie yourself to a party that has become a cult, just fucking sell out. But that's big sports media. That's why I keep telling y'all you need to fuck with the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. All he do is get on TV and talk. Hey, I'm talking to you right now. But I run this. I own this. I don't have to talk to no higher ups, bosses. I gotta go talk to. You hear him talk about that often. The boss is me. You're looking at him. So I ain't finna cap for shit. I'm gonna tell the truth. Donald John Trump is a fucking white supremacist. Fuck him and anybody who fucks with him. And that's the real. And if Stephen A want to sit here and cap for him, then fuck him too. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?